Okay, friends, so now we're at the goat home, and we've already scraped out with a square shovel and shoveled out most of the goat poops and fouled bedding materials, which are comprised of wood shavings and a bunch of woods leaves, and there's a bit of hay here too. So we're basically, there's some pine needles in there too. So we basically shoveled that out, and I'll just start in here to show you where we got the stuff, but I already got the wheelbarrow loaded. Okay, let's go out here and check it out. So we're heading to the compost pile, and here it is. Wheelbarrow loaded full of our wonderful goat outputs. Inputs to the composting process comparable to none. It's just amazing what kind of compost we're producing out here. This pile here has a bunch of older goat poops mixed with hay from the other side of the lake, and we've been shoveling that over in between some of the layers of leaves over here. We're at 21 wheelbarrows full of leaves, and in between a few loads we'll put some more starter. So now we've started cleaning out that goat home, and so we've had a few loads of this to put on here now. So we keep layering it. It's quite the load. Okay. And yes, we have a sprinkler on here right now. This is the Seninger Wobbler. Gives a nice rain-like pattern. Love them sprinklers. Because we want to keep wetting these leaves if we put them down. They're extremely dry, they're absorptive, and we're layering the compost and the fresh goat waste material into the leaves, onto the leaves, all over the leaves. By the way, there's plenty of older compost here that is below, and we're shoveling some of that in and mixing it in here too, like over there at that pile. So there's a variety of materials going in here. And we have here, we're grateful for a find. You know, we found a bunch of these old square shovels at a garage sale or something. We picked up a bunch, use them all over the place, have one sitting in the turkey place down there. We got some turkeys are down there by the lake. And we have one here by this barrel with a bunch of ash. Ash from the sawmill where they burned some wasted wood, and we've been putting a bit of that out here too. I don't want to overdo it with that. We don't want to get it super alkaline out here, but I'm telling you, it makes a difference. With that ash, with that and lime that we add in here, we increase the alkalinity and we increase the suitability of the compost pile environment for worms and grubs. They just grow so much more in there, and they in turn devour things and help us process our compost. And they provide great inputs for fishing, because you can always come out here with a shovel load of compost and search through it, and you'll find some worms and grubs in there to fish with. And they get really big too. The grubs get as fat as your thumb. And that didn't happen without the increase in alkalinity with the liming and ash. It was strange. We were not seeing worms and grubs, but definitely see them. Just saw some near the goat home there where we had some ash out there where there'd been fire burning out there. It's actually a little goat home that's been converted to a cabin. It's a VIP goat home. So we get this distributed as much as possible. I keep pulling out little pieces of wire here all the time we're using. Don't want that in there. And we keep distributing this over the leaves. Okay. And again, we got the sprinkler getting everything wet, helping accelerate the process here. And then we head back to the woods for more leaves.